So we've got ourselves a brand new icon in Eusebio. Now obviously it is his baby form, he's 93 rated, and I am just going to check the price on him. But we've got the rapid, first touch and power shot. Haven't given him the finesse, which is a bit unfortunate. 4-star, 5-star with a 5.9 and mostly explosive. Stats wise, like most strikers, is obviously going to be at the tippity top of the positions as we know. Play styles, we've got pretty much most of what you'd expect. 10 in total, and the rolls are plus on everything bar from the target forward. It's coming in at 1.6 million, and we do have the 96 that looks outrageous with a finesse, trivela and rapid at 11.4. Now that more than likely will drop hugely. We have got a Mia Hammers 96, Jarzinho, a bit of Pele, Matthias, Zico. There's some stunners here. Rooney obviously getting in on here, Smith, another baby Rooney, which could go into an evolution at some point. Some decent ones. No, nonetheless, I'm very happy with them. So, in general, we are going to be looking at Eusebio. I can imagine he's going to be as good as you can imagine. But the big question you're going to ask yourselves, and I need the comment down below, Eusebio baby or Henry baby? Leave it in the comments. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. Straight into his feet then. Let's see. Double into the pass. Look for him again. You can see the power shot winding up. There it is. Inside. Ah. Terrible. Honestly, power shots, they were like a broken feature. Maybe not as much as what finesses can be, but they were quite a broken feature where pretty much as long as you got it in the goal area, it was kind of pretty much locked and loaded that you were going to get at least either a corner or a goal. And now they've definitely lost that flair. There's the ball. Oh, bring it back. Wait for the move. Oh, beautiful. Eusebio. That's what you want to see. He's just cool and collected. It's the one thing I'm liking at this point in the game where most players are at a certain level. Like, obviously, these icons are some of the best in the game, most definitely, when you look at them. Looking at the Henrys, the Eusebios, like all you'd need now is like a Pele or an R9, and you've got yourselves the best of the best, which is always nice to play with because you know they're decent, their body type's good, their stats are decent, you could get everything out of them that you need, and that's the key really. Good ball into him. Can we keep it? Can we keep it? Run into the brick wall, and we got a free kick. The big question really is 1.5 mil. Is he worth it without the finesse? Because we have got a lot of strikers. I'm a big fan of Henry, and I do think with the amount of strikers that we've got, I don't know if we kind of need two of them at this point. Like I've got CR7, I've got the Strike Force. Go for the overhead, hull it. It's got, oh, it's an overhead. Okay, we've got the Strike Force evolution, which obviously gave us a 94, which turns pretty much most strikers that you'd have done in that to that next sort of level, which was always fantastic. CR7 SBC, obviously Hullet's going to be a big one for an SBC that will take a lot of your coins or your fodder at the minimum. But then you think you've got the Henry, you've obviously got now Eusebio. That's a bit unfortunate. I was looking for Hullet. So really, you've got to now decide on what's the best option, and most definitely Eusebio's got to be up there. Like there's no question, he's definitely one of the better icons you will see on this game. Like there's going to be very few Eusebios, hence why most people will probably do him. And I think in terms of stats, we're looking solid, but at this point in the game, it comes into that clutch where you're like, I've got team of the season coming in literally the next couple of weeks. Do we hold off and miss out on him over the keeper? Lovely little chip. It's not going to go all the way, but in general, I think you could argue that he could be worth it quite comfortably over Henry, but for me, I think Henry is better. I really think this year specifically, Henry has been outrageously good. Eusebio is up there. Like, I'm not saying it's much in it. It's my personal preference, especially with the playstyle plus as well, whilst he's paused out of his mind. If obviously you look at the difference between them, there isn't much in it, to be honest. I think it is down to complete preference. If we look at the 92s, obviously, you've only got the double playstyle plus for Henry rather than the triple, which is still fine. But again, the power shot's not necessarily my big one. I would say the 4.5 is obviously Eusebio's big kind of advantage as well. I think for me personally, it comes down to the all-round game of Henry more so than Eusebio, but that again is completely down to personal preference, really. I don't think there's really too much that you could kind of say that's different between them. They're both goal scorers, they're both great players, they both will end games, win games, and see games out. So it is pretty much just battle of who do you want to do first. Sees the ball in nicely. Get a bit of pace on there. Little fake. Little one into the back post. There it is. Gets the touch. Volley. Eusebio straight away. Answers back. It was 1-1 for a matter of minutes. And he's come back and he's already got himself the second one. Little roulette. Can he win it? Nope. There it is. Ooh, good keeping. Oh, and again. There it is. Finesse. All the way onto the crossbar. Very unfortunate. Gonna get it back though. I must admit, the James team of the year is outrageously good. Like in general, she's been phenomenal for so long at this point. Goes for the hit and hope, nearly. The one thing that I do like with Eusebio, which you will have, is everybody has the finesses. Like there's naturally so many strikers that will have the finesse shot plus. Having the power shot as well is very useful also, because you can just obviously pull a shot off out of nowhere, and it may not be every time going in. Like it's not like every power shot is designed to go in, but to even just win a corner is sometimes a good mechanic to have with a player. And if you've got that via the power shot, it's definitely not one to be squandered. Try and take it as much as possible. If you can get your corner game down on lock, that you know exactly where everybody needs to be to either get the shot off, to get a kind of advantage onto a shot, then getting that corner is going to be absolute key. So utilizing what you've got with a power shot is going to be fantastic, as we see it here. It's just something as simple as that. Opening up a shot to maybe get that second. I saw it so many times in champs this week where they wasn't even like obviously if I could break them down, if they could break me down, they were scoring naturally. But the amount of times they were just like shooting from here, looking for either me to move the keeper or to just parry away, like I'm parrying to the side, and they've got a tactic of another player to come and collect it basically, or be the rebound guy. So it is a prominent tactic to have, and the power shot is just an excess version of that as well. Another thing with this Eusebio as well is you've got 2 months to grind him out. It's not as if you've got to do it right now. You've got a lot of time, and more than likely throughout the whole of Team of the Season, you can grind him out. So I would say, to be honest, even if you wanted to do an Henry now and maybe get him done first, good save, you could do on Eusebio in a while. Like, it's not as if you've got to get him done straight away. He's got so much time to be able to be grinded out that you could wait and kind of do him and see what team of the seasons come out first. Wins the penalty very nicely. What do we got on penalties for him? 98 penalties. Very nice. Only 1 away from the max. He's not going to go down the middle, surely. He's going to pretend. Lovely. Take the win. Take it. But he's been as good as kind of we expected. Passing wise, through ball wise, everything about him is just absolutely splendid. He's just a brilliant striker. Everything all game round is what you expect from the Eusebio. And I think 1.5 mil for Henry and Eusebio, the 1-1, 1-5, is an absolute steal. To say that Hullet was like 5.2 to begin with. I know he dropped down to 3.8 in this market, so it's kind of a little bit less than what we first were kind of looking at. But most definitely he was a considerable amount more expensive than these two. And even though I would say Henry, to be fair, has been shafted a little bit with only the double playstyle plus compared to obviously Eusebio with the triple, it would have been an absolute broken card if he got the triple, to be fair. But it's nice that Eusebio's, even though he's the baby, has got that upgrade as well across goal. Oh, he's done me. Beautiful finish. Calm and collected as well. Who was that? We're going to be celebrating. Who was that? It's a good ball from Zidane. Oh, Jimenez. Very nice. There's the through ball. Love it. Oh, good challenge across goal. Tries to win it back, but doesn't get it. Was kind of hoping that he would maybe make a challenge or go for some sort of slide, and just never did in the end. We just keep winning the ball back off him, to be fair. And the inside brings it back, and ooh, that's where we want the finesse shot plus. It's such a shame that they've given him the triple and not given him the finesse plus, which, to be fair, I mean, I can understand. They've given so many players the finesse shot plus. It's quite clearly they know exactly what play styles are going to be good. Good first touch on that. Can we reverse it back? We cannot. There it is. Near post. You just got to be cool and collected with him every time. If you want to get a goal, just play it standard, play it safe, and he ends up in the spot. And again. Lovely. Ooh, good challenge. I was kind of hoping we might have been able to just take it slight round the keeper, but didn't get the indent enough. Good challenge. Oh, lovely. Easy. Easy work. So we are going into an overall form then. So 1.5 mil. We've got obviously the SBC coming in with 90s, 91s. But like I say, it kind of doesn't matter really, because we have got team of the season. He's going to be available until, what do we got? Until the 11th of the 6th. So you've got so much time. You've got a lot of team of the season. We're going to get multiple players. Like, think of this like this. Like, look at the Fut birthdays, which was now technically 2 promos ago. We've got multiple 93s, 92s, 94s. You got to think team of the season. We're going to be looking at the very bog standard cards, the 10, 20k cards coming in at the 92, 93 value. So he's going to be so much cheaper once we get into team of the season, so you've kind of got to elaborate on that one personally, especially with the amount of icons that we do have available at the moment, from Henry, Eusebio, Beckenbauer, then obviously the Hullets, the Gerd Mullers. They're all going to be available during team of the season, so they all are going to be relatively cheap to complete, and most of the icons, they're gearing up ready for after team of the season, because we know we're not going to get icons during there. They might give out 1 or 2, but realistically, with them getting triple play style pluses here, they've kind of already said that they're not going to give them any more of an upgrade in team of the season. Otherwise, the likes of Rooney or Henry would be coming in like the Prem or La Liga team of the season instead. Now, obviously, with Eusebio, I think he's incredible. 1.5 mil, I think it's a good price. He's going to beat most strikers out of the park, to be honest. Stats-wise, we're looking good across the ball. Obviously, people are going to look at the Hunter more than anything. 99, 98. I mean, that's can't get much of a better striking force than that. Great dribbling. Physicality will do enough, but he's got the rapid, the power shot, 5-star weak foot as well, which is perfect. He's just a very good striker. Now, I wouldn't say he's necessarily needed outright right now. If you've done a Strike Force Evo, if you've done CR7, you could potentially wait, and that's personally what I would do with Eusebio. I'd be kind of chilling along, just trying to grind things out, but I really think the grind for these sort of icons now a finished Hullet, is going to be during team of the season. During all of the grind that we're going to be trying to get the best players, these are going to be the extras that I will try and get up anyway, but a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Very, very good striker. I do want to try this version out because that looks absolutely nutty as well. He's got the finesse, which is obviously the better one. They know that. And obviously he's got the 95 as well. If you've got him there, then you don't really need the other version, but it's just as good. Let me know if you're going to grind him out.